finally got myself some cranberry muffin with butter toasted, and yeah, I mean, right now I'm quickly gonna get that coffee. I figured I'm just gonna spend $1 for coffee versus typical $3 that I used to spend for like the longest time ever. And yeah, guys, sometimes, and heck, maybe I don't even have to spend even $1 and just get it from my home. But hey, sometimes, guys, like, you just pay for convenience. That's what it is. So yeah, just imagine, guys, if you could save yourself some money from doing some habits that you were doing for quite some time, and you figured out a way for how to save some money from just kind of removing some of those atomic habits. Imagine if you were able to pull this off and save yourself a little bit of money, so this way you could use that extra money to pay for something that will pay on its own. Now, can you imagine that? Can you imagine what would that be? Like, what would you buy? So let's say you saved, I don't know, let's say, let me just kind of give you a good example of how much money I was able to save just by canceling out expensive coffee that I was getting before in, one of the coffee shops. So I managed to cut down the coffee from $3 to $1, which is pretty cool. And the coffee is even better than the one that's for $3. How crazy is that? That's the power of a convenience store. In America, guys, you have those convenience stores that you obviously heard of. You've seen them on gas station, and of course, you can grab coffee over there, and yeah, and then you're a happy camper, and the whole day is energized, and you're good to go. Everything is candy and dandy. But just imagine, like, if you were spending, let's say, $3, almost like 5 days a week, or heck, maybe even 7 days a week, for $3 on a coffee. And imagine if you're able to, instead of spending $3, spending only $1. So effectively spending, I don't know, 1 times 30 to make it simple. $30 on coffee, right? Versus 30 times 3, $90 on a coffee. Now imagine, like, that spread amount, that difference between 90 and 30. What would you use that money, that extra excess of cash? What would you use it for? Well, guys, look, I'm using it. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm using it for. But yeah, guys, I'm first of all, like, I'm so stoked right now that I was able to figure this out, this secret tactic for, like, literally just saving money and then repurposing the money that I saved into making money. I hope that makes sense. But look, guys, what I started off is saving money on, like, crazy things that I was spending money on before. I would be buying like cappuccinos and like just spending a lot of money on stupid stuff. So what I did is I cut it off. And hello guys, hello, thank you guys for joining. I'm just talking about coffee, woohoo, having a lot of fun discussing some ways that I managed to save some money doing basic things that anybody else could do as well, and of course save yourself a little bit money as well. Of course, guys, if you don't know already, this channel is all about helping moms over 40 grow their luxury pet brand, and of course help side hustlers from overseas serve those moms over 40 and make a little bit of income for yourself. And of course, in the process, you also learn about all sorts of other crazy things for how to save money across taxes, across, I don't know, coffee. Last time I whipped out a workshop for you guys where I gave you some tea for how to save a little bit of money on your insurance as well, which was absolutely insane. You got to watch that workshop. I mean, I can't believe I managed to save $1,000 just by being lazy and opening up my junk mail, which I never ever do. But I guess one day I was like, I bet, let me just open my junk mail. And what I discovered in junk mail by reading it is, I don't know, I just discovered like another insurance company, and I went ahead and I just got it, and I switched from Geico to Allstate. I don't know why I didn't do this before, but sometimes, guys, look, sometimes in life you have certain certain clues that they come to you from like a different parts of your life. So whether you are a construction worker who is, struggling, trying to make some extra cash, waiting on the sidelines on the street, waiting for somebody to kind of give you the job, and like build something and make a little bit of cash here and there, or if you're side hustler on the go, kind of traveling, enjoying, relaxing, maybe stopping by some convenience store to get some coffee, whatever the case may be. There's always opportunities to either save money or make money. Like heck, yesterday I went ahead and like, as soon as I finished my work, I was like, all right, let me see if I could, I'm feeling bored a little bit. Let me see if I could just spawn some cash a little bit real quick. So I whip out my phone, and obviously guys, on the phone, if you know how to use your phone with a bunch of gig apps, sheesh, it's smooth sailing afterwards, guys. You could literally just spawn a little bit extra, and from one gig economy app, and then reuse that money for something else and end up like making money from that something else. So hopefully you following, guys. Hopefully you're not falling asleep and you'll be like, oh damn, like, okay Rome, like tell me more about coffee. It sounds like a, you know, tell me more how you save money on coffee. So guys, look, here's the thing, like if you evaluate your life, and if you're like me with atomic habits, you know, loving to drink some of those cappuccinos, and you know, some of those cappuccinos, they go for like $8, $10, you know, I mean, that adds up. And I mean, sheesh, what if you just not do that and just replace it with just as good coffee from a convenience store for a quick dollar, and still be a happy camper. And that's precisely what I did. In fact, I'm heading out right now to a convenience store real quick to get a $1 coffee, and then I'm gonna be all set for the day because I'm still feeling a little bit cooked. I whipped out yesterday incredible sales page for my business, guys. What I did is, I whipped out one incredible automation that helps my brand just kind of spice up my buy link and just be present across socials, because I was so cooked. I didn't want to be posting anymore. I was like, damn, I don't why do I have to worry about what to post? Like I'm super lazy. I don't want to do any of that. I just want something that just guides me and posts for me and like does things for me without me even thinking. So so I whipped out a crazy automation. It's called BioSpice Social Blaster. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it does precisely that. It spices up your buy link and blasts it across all sorts of socials. So this way you get more followers, leads, sales, that kind of stuff. So it took me a bit to just kind of bring everything together, but yeah guys, it's absolutely insane. I've been using it. I'm already getting leads and followers, and my views started going up and leads started dropping in fact, I'm already in the front of a convenience store. I'm about to get that coffee, but I do have to throw away a bunch of junk in my coffee. I have way too much junk that I need to throw out, guys. So oh wow, so we got goofy monkey that need a job coffee. Okay, so guys, like I do have a lot of pet content, lots of goofy content as well, so check it out. I promise you guys are gonna love the channel. You're gonna be like, damn, I kind of love the channel. I want to be I want to be creating similar content. Guys, look, whatever the case may be, whether you are bougie boss mom, luxury pet mom over 40 seeking to discover freedom, or an African side hustler from overseas trying to make some money but really kind of stuck and nobody's really guiding you and helping you discover freedom, well, this channel is for you guys. I do have some learn and earn opportunity as well, guys. So here's how it works, guys. After I whip out automations, Freedom Fusion automations, I make it super easy for you to like take control of those automations and become like a product owner. So meaning all you do is operationalize those automations, you make them pop, and of course you get all the tools, you get encouragement, you get accountability, you get support, and of course you get a insane amount of skills and hybrid skills that are not taught in college. Because I mean, guys, like last time I checked, trying to learn anything at all in life is hard, but being broke is harder. So what's the best way to learn all this, like all those skills, hybrid skills, the skills that are not taught in college? Well, the best way, guys, is literally just to squabble up together and take over a product, take over my product. In my particular case, the product is BioSpice Social Blaster. I'll have more products for you guys to take over, but effectively you take over, you run the feudal kingdom. That's the idea. You run the feudal kingdom, guys. You promote it, you operationalize it, and you sponsor money from it every time it makes a sale. If you guys are interested, hook me. If you're interested to hook me up with your partnership, then hit me up, DM the word PAF on my Insta. I'll let you know more about it. But as it goes for me right now, I'm gonna quickly get a coffee because I'm super cooked. Oh yeah, guys, also if you like this mission of me helping luxury pet moms over 40 discover freedom and help African side hustlers from overseas also discover that freedom. Feel free to buy me a coffee by going to my buy link. There's a buy me a coffee link if you support the mission. And yeah, your support will go a long way for me and for side hustlers from Africa that will be benefiting from all of these endeavors. And of course, whatever products we produce, we educate side hustlers from overseas, educate them incredible skills that are not taught in college, that is very difficult for them to get without paying insane amount of money. What we do, we partner with them. We partner with them, we operationalize them, we get them to make money for their families, for themselves, and while helping you guys, luxury pet moms. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get the coffee real quick. Okay, thank you. All right, guys, I'm supercharged now. I got a coffee. It only cost me $1. But look, guys, if it was up to you, like, you're probably gonna say, well, Rome, like, why are you spending money on coffee driving around? That's not exactly making money. Like, how do you make money? And that's what I want to know. All right, guys, look, here's how it works. What you do is you squabble up together with us. You squabble up. And you get in charge. You basically get the learn and earn opportunity. So I got an offer for you guys where you could expand the BioSpy Social Blaster automation that we whipped out, my talent agency, and you just work on it. You just spice it up, take all the content that I already created and make it nice, put it in a sales page, and basically use some of my thread stacking techniques to get in front of your audience. And the more you sell, the more money you make, everybody's happy. And I could be just driving around whipping out content, and you could be operationalizing that pet content. And of course, guys, we're building a luxury pet brand. And of course, this is just one of the workshops. There's many other workshops. There's so much other tea for you guys to consume for how to build your luxury pet brand. Of course, you kind of gotta think about it this way. When you're building a brand, guys, there's many different parts and elements, moving parts and elements, especially if you want to be like, if you're trying to break through to pet owners and you want to get through to them, and you want them to buy your products, guys, like, this is no brainer. Those automations are no brainer if that's you, because it takes time. It takes a little bit of time for you guys to build that brand, but once you build it, it's smooth sailing, because the rest is just getting people to create content for your luxury pet brand, to create like pet dog products, brushes, all sorts of things, all sorts of viral products that you're going to learn in our community as well, for how to find a viral product, how to list it on TikTok Shop, dropshipping store, dropshipping place. Basically, it's a lot of stuff. So TikTok Shop is fire though. Like, if you get your product on TikTok Shop and promote it with UGC creators and get your UGC creators cooked with some of those marketing angles, you're going to be, guys, you're going to be well off. You're going to be like spawning money, getting other people to produce content for you while you're making those sales. But to do that, you need all those, like, bells and whistles, all those operationalized Freedom Fusion automations and all those pipelines. You need to get the supplier from China and get the products, like all those different things. So guys, look, hopefully this makes sense. And yeah, I'm super excited to have you guys started in discovering freedom. And I know we got a lot of folks using all sorts of symbols from China, I guess. China, America, that's good. I like that. Very good active chat room, guys. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get some coffee. I'm super excited for you. I'm super excited that you guys are here, and hopefully you will watch a few more of my workshops to quickly understand what I'm offering over here, and then we hit the ground running, guys. If you're interested in BioSpy Social Blaster, if you wanted to take over this product and earn some money with it, let me know, guys. This is I only have one spot, one opportunity for one luxury pet mom or a digital sis. So whether you're a luxury pet mom or a digital sis, this opportunity is for you. Well, only one opportunity, guys. Well, I only have one spot for this product, but there's gonna be other products, but for this product it's only one spot. So if you guys wanted to grow that product further, make some money from it, operationalize it a bit more, and get it in front of the market and learn hybrid skills that are not taught in college, then of course you could use it. And I know it will take a little bit of time for you to understand, but effectively, if you're trying to build your own luxury pet product, or heck, your own personal brand, or heck, your own brand, luxury pet brand, there's obviously many different complexities. And in order to solve those complexities, you will need to have proper automations that will make your life easier, so this way you don't spend a lot of time, and of course have more time for yourself, so this way you could have more coffee and do wonderful things. But of course, how do you do that? How do you get those skills? Well, the first way to do that is to work a product, and work on a product in context of learn and earn opportunity. Woohoo! Learn and earn opportunity. This is a lot better than trying to learn and not earn, and kind of be cooked. Guys, look, I know some of you will say, well, Rome, but like, I'm confused. What is this all for? What is this whole thing for? Well, guys, look, when you're building your own brand, when you're trying to make some money, you need to differentiate your brand, your product and service from other people. But the only way to do that is if you spend a little bit of time learning. But I get it. It kind of sucks learning and not earning, which is the reason why I created those Freedom Fusion automations, like a Buy Spy Social Blaster, that allows you to take over this automation and